You guys, what's going on? It is me, KLV, and in today's video we have got a Baruuk video. Now Baruuk is a very good frame to have. He's a very good damage dealing, as you saw probably by the starting clips of the video, and he can just basically tank a little bit as well with his desolate hands. And yeah, it's just he's a very good frame. It's very fun to play than just your normal frames that you would like to use. It's always good to choose someone else, and Baruuk is a very good frame to be using. So my build, very simple here. So for starters, you need to have this augment. You need to have this augment if you want to use Baruuk to his full capacity. Basically what this does is it gives 250% status chance and changes its damage type to match enemy weakness on the desert wind. So these are what you're going to be using all the time. You're basically the melee. Basically we have a 635% status chance. That's a lot. And basically you're always going to be doing the weakness of that enemy. So when we're going to, like Grenadier for example, we're going to be doing corrosive. So yeah, you don't have to build for corrosive, but you can if you want to. Now, and we've got on our Augment Aura, we've got enemy radar. Now I personally like having enemy radar on. If you don't want to have it, don't have it. It's completely up to you, but I like enemy radar. Next we've got adaptation for the damage resistance, a very nice mod to have on here. We've got stretch on here for the ability range. We've got fleet and expertise for the minus duration. Now you probably thought that I was going to say efficiency, but we mainly put fleeting on here for the minus duration because we want our duration to be the lowest as we can for the lull ability. What this allows us to do is basically spamming this makes our restraint go lower, and also basically allows us to keep our 4 the whole time. So yeah, you want to have the lowest duration as you can. We've got Gladiator Resolve because I wanted to put a health mod on, but I also wanted something else to give me benefits, and this kind of gives benefits. So you don't really need a lot of health. Like 360 health is perfect because you don't really take a lot of damage. Trust me, you don't take a lot of damage. And yeah, next we've got Transit Fortitude for the ability strength, and we also do get the minus duration, so we get to the lowest duration we possibly can at 13%. We've got a max blind rage on here because efficiency doesn't really matter on this build. You don't really need efficiency at all because your 4 doesn't cost efficiency. It's just your 2 and your 3, and obviously your 1 as well. And yeah, so max blind rage and on there for just a lot of damage. You also get 40% damage reduction when this is on, and you also get 90% damage reduction as well, or 90 damage reduction. And then last but not least, Augur Reach, 1 for the range and 2 for the shield gating. That's why we do have Molt on here for the shield gating, just for that like that. Every now and then basically you will take loads of damage and your shield will go, and then we'll just pop a Molt, boom, got a shield back, we're sorted. It's very rare that you lose all your shield though, but it's just basically like having a rolling guard, for example. It's just for extra precaution. So next we've got the dual carriers. Now this is what we use for our stat stick. Now what we had on here, we had a virulent scourge on here for the toxin, and a voltaic strike for the electricity, so we can get corrosive, because we're going to be using this quite a bit to basically get our combo up and keeping our combo up. Next we've got weeping wounds and blood rush on here. Weeping wounds for the status chance, so we can have loads of status, and blood rush for the crit chance, so we can get red crits easy. Drifting contact on here for the duration, the combo duration, because corrupt charge is a really good mod on here. We get basically more combo. We gain our combo a lot more quicker with this, but we do lose combo duration by 50%. So drifting contact is on here. Now I do want to say a big thanks to Dubway that was in my stream that actually suggested this mod. So, and it actually helps out a ton with getting combo up a lot more quicker. So next we've got Organ Shatter and Gladiator Might. This basically allows us to get 150% extra crit damage, and we get a 6.5 crit multiplier. That's basically, it is very nice. It's very nice because we're always going to be critting with our Desert Wind. So last but not least is the Desert Wind. Desert Wind is very simple to build. We went with Prime Reach because with Prime Reach we want to be getting basically when we're sliding around, because that's what you're going to be doing a lot for the maximum amount of damage, as you probably saw in the start. You're going to be doing a lot of damage, so you want to have a Prime Reach basically so you can hit them a lot more further. Organ Shatter for crit damage. Nothing wrong with more crit damage because we're going to be always critting, because look at that crit chance, 50% crit chance, but we're going to be getting red crits because of our stat stick. Next we've got Shock and Touch and a Fever Strike. So we're going to be guaranteed going to be doing corrosive, and corrosive is probably the best one to put on there just because we ain't got slash. We're not going to be doing no slash damage, So corrosive was really the only status that you could really do. If you really want to, you could put on heal and return or something like that, but again, not really needed. Next, we've got condition overload. Probably the best mod to put on, to be honest, because one, you're going to be doing guaranteed corrosive and impact, so that's 240% there, and also because of your augment that you have on your baruuk, the reactive storm, you're going to be doing the weakness, so you're going to be doing like radiation or something else like that. So you're going to be getting like 360, basically a lot more damage than prime pressure point and sacrificial pressure. So yeah, best mod to put on here, no doubt about that. Drifting contact, so we can keep our duration up. 40%, not a duration, so we can keep our combo duration. Quickening for the attack speed and berserker for the attack speed. Really simple there. I like to have a lot of attack speed on mine, so berserker and quickening are very good ones. And then basically the focus that we had, if you didn't have a focus tree, don't worry about it, you'll get it eventually. But with the focus tree, what we went with is we went with Naramon, just for the power spike. So melee combo counter now decays while out of combat by 5 every few seconds instead of depleting completely. This is basically for the melee, because we're going to be mainly using our desert wind, and we want our melee combo to be as high as possible. So about every minute I'll go over to my dual carriers, make sure my dual carriers is fine, get that back up to 12 times combo multiplier, and then swap to my desert wind. And normally when I do that, it gets to about 10 times combo, and then yeah, it gets about 10 times combo, 11 times combo, and it just makes it so that you don't just, when you forget to go to your melee to get your combo back up, that you're not about all the way down to 0. So yeah, having Naramon on helps out a ton. And you don't really need energy. Because you're going to be gaining enough energy. You also, if you have Arcane Energize on, you should be fine. But yeah, that's been the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, very much appreciated. Also, make sure you join our Discord. We talk about warframe stuff and we just chill in it. Cool, if you need any help with anything. Also, make sure you join my Twitch as well. We stream Monday to Friday about 8 AM 9 AM UK time till about 3 PM. So yeah, if you want to come in to the stream, just chill, and yeah, peace out guys.